grave robbing as you are at excuses.
Just being careful. Like my mum always said, fools rush in.
Seems you're...
Thank you, Gibblebook. Everything all right out there? Oh, I told him it wasn't safe out there. Get inside and I'll rustle up some bandits.
Who the hell's...
You're dead!
Shall we cut and run? One can't always be a gentleman. What now?
See anything?
Nothing.
All clear.
Can't afford any mistakes.
Time to kill. I can be subtle sometimes. Wizard, not a cat burglar. Let's turn someone inside out. Such an undignified position to find oneself in.
Behold the dance of death. A beautiful death.
My knees are starting to ache. A rough tempest I will raise.
Another fight. Let's go.
I speak, they burn. Over here.
Breathe deep and move.
Let's be quick.
A chained book. Oh, that's just begging to be read.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive log. The tome does not take kindly to your tampering. A feeling like pins and needles lingers under your skin, pricking and prodding. As the lock opens, weak magic pulses from the book. Such a waste, binding it to dry, dead parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what? Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
My faith protects me.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
Hells. Something just woke up down here.
Let them come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
Got to focus. On my way.
What now? Can't slow down.
Swords meet sorcery. Step by step. Torment!
keep going.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Maybe not the best time.
Gone with the weave. Certainly.
Should mind my step. A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes a
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? An arbiter of certain matters. But that is not important now. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life? And thus, balance is achieved. If all are at war, none can win. Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy fate. We will see each other again at the proper time and place.
Open the bloody gate!
Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders!
That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the nine hells! Open the gates! Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Over here.
Scouts! Get to the high ground! Raiders! Charge the bastards! For the absolute!
Moving.
No choice but to keep going.
By sickle and sword!
Survival is all that matters. Have to keep going.
Tale for the ages. With ease.
This way.
A peek won't hurt.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Time to press ahead.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable! Tell that to the dead at the gate.
Shut it, Horns! I'd be lying dead next to the goblins if you'd stalled any longer.
My duty is to this camp.
Oh, God forbid you risk your precious tail. But I shouldn't be surprised. Foulbloods ain't known for courage.
You see the tiefling's jaw clench. He's about to erupt.
You're right. There's too much at stake.
Worried about your precious hides, the both of you.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
More goblins could be on their way. Cannon? He's not breathing! Go find a healer!
It's too late. He's gone.
No!
You shiver at the thought of a radiant future. Goblin and tiefling may reap slaughter upon one another until none remain, if you guide them true.
Someone's going to pay for this.
Arka, no! Wait! What are you doing?
A better position.
Rook to Queen 6.
My faith will protect me.
On my way.
Behold the dance of death.
Step quick.
Ready.
Come on. Can't stay idle. Breathe deep and move. I need a quick word.
You have good timing. Never been much of a fighter, but you're not... Let me guess. You're devil mistress. You care to explain why you reek of the hells? Well, that's... And I thought...
A soul coin, true to its name, holds a mortal soul inside. It's a... This squirrel might be the single most adorable... It would be ever so twee if it were climbing a tree.
Surely you should be reserving your foot for more deserving foes. That poor creature was harmless.
You stare at the body before you. You have no idea what just happened. The swirling bile cauldron of your brain is cooking up a poisoned stew.
Huh. You look rabid. Pained. Sick. You're spasming and twitching. You poor thing. The norm is to keep dirty thoughts like that to ourselves, but do carry on. It seems you've been dealt a vile hand. I say, play it. Play it for all it's worth. Nobody should deny themselves their true nature.
Another... Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids, they've started a ritual. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. I've tried. Korga, their new first... You, though? Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Really? We're messengers now.
You'll find the druid...
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives. Our futures.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship. Hells, we can't just leave. They're kin.
Can we all just take...
What's the point in blades and spells if we don't bloody use them? These people aren't fighters. We can...
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Thank you. It's the right thing.
She's right, Roland.
Zergan.
Thank you, Roland.
Each and every one of you.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
Go on. Give me a best shot.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this. Kind words in unkind times, my friend. Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of a...
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Better friends than the ones hitching a ride in our skulls, at least. I'm sure you know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. They say there's no coming back, but we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck.
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
That ship sailed the Styx already. Well, I can hope. Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soul. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship. But she's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave. Just so you know, my first duty is Karlak. But I won't deny I accept your invitation. I'd love to join, but I don't think there's enough space for me to squeeze in. A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
Fight, sir.
Throat if you can, wrist if you can't.
You ain't gonna shoot me. You're in?
Put it down.
That's the point.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca.
Your mind wanders. If the crossbow bolt shot through her mouth, would she taste the metal before she died?
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
I didn't ask for you to say a damn thing! Keep out of it!
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector.
You, move! You're right. Damn you. Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? If you believe anything...
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Oh, you thieves are all boring. Even your cages are boring.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling. Why don't we take a little break, hmm? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen the way you diffused the tension between Zevlor and... the way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a... In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but no, it cannot be cured. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for... What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and observe... Oh, staffs, tomes... It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to You have my thanks. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need, as do our packs, as a matter of fact. I hope I can count on you.
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. It's too late to make friends. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by goddess. We're burning her name across the face. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm, and maybe she sent you to help me. And your whip. And if the teeth sticker got a whole lab set up, could probably stick your head back.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very...
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it.
Stop! This place is off limits.
In a secluded place all alone. It would be too easy to do away with her, far beneath your talents.
Damn it! Was inventory today. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show. I just fall back down. Bloody potion! From the old lady in the cave. To her credit, it worked. Of course, she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm...
My faith protects me.
My legs! I can stand again! Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a
Where am
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now! She's a thief, hellspawn, and you... Oh, let me through!
Something's on my mind.
Come, Magrin. Get back. No, and you'll...
A moment.
What? You. The par...
Try to miss some palms.
You there! Hello! Ah! You were at the gates just now. A few questions, if you please. There's... How would you
You search your mind, but remember nothing useful about goblin social order or behavior.
Ye gods! And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? Witness mistook. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the... They did, didn't I've interrogated one. The scandal! Ah, but his... I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak. Ooh, never you mind. Until we...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your sin?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil.
A death viper. You've milked their poison before. A single drop of it could kill that child in a heartbeat.
Girl? You mean she eats our food, drinks our water? Wrath, lock her up. And keep still, devil.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike. The death of a child. A timeless tragedy that never grows old. Her life matters more than satiating your dark fantasies. You focus, and they're gone. But clearly this child's life is in danger.
Very well. She may go. Out, thief. My grace.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga.
Halsin isn't here.
I know that look. You're one... It's nothing to do with... It's just something I have to live... Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. Positive. You can trust me on that. I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't find a way to rid us. If we're truly desperate, I'm not too hopeful that a Gith crash. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Perhaps. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. Thank you. And you're right. I must admit, you've been a surprise. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think? Easier's often less interesting. Besides, we've plenty of reason to... Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure... Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
That woman has more venom in her heart. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Come, let's cut the kid some slack, shall we?
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land. It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Here goes nothing.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
That mural, they look like dark justiciars.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague. The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Saluna.
By letting that child escape without consequence. We might as well have lain on the ground and let them trample us.
I see you. Just give me a moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now,
What was it you needed?
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe. A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Rather too common as of late. At least that's what Master Halsin suspected. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Victims can identify each other. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous, but you seem like a good soul. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll... The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. I don't have a cure. I'm sorry for misleading you. Now, do I have your word or not? I hope it doesn't come to that. You know, I've spent my life treating folk, and never once saw a mind. Master Halsin and I were because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers. Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our record. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Not yet, anyhow. Could be, but there's a lot. When Master Halsin heard whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. The thing is, I've sent birds to find him. But the place is... You, though. You're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can... Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. But all I can say for sure, good luck out there. And if things start to go... Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Wyvern poison. Never tried it, and I hope to keep it that way.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? First you urge grace. A shame the grace period ends. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. And mine You showed great mettle. I want you to provide your service. They're to be gone, but the Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way.
My, what manner of place is this? What would suit? The mouse smiled, right? Then down came. They do know how to write them in. Well met, It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true blood charmed, I'm sure. We should have a chat, you. This quaint come. There, middle of somewhere. The house of hope, where the tired go on. Partake. It might just be your last. Are you not? What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can. And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants. I could fix it all, like that. Take all the time you need, but make up your mind before you... Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been... Hope. Such a tease. I'll be around. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering... One might say, you're... I'll be there.
You're a true soul.
I don't think he's conscious.
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Brother, your sword.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine.
Protect them. He...
Edwin!
He's with the Absolute. You're a true... Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that but instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. We managed to drag him away, but the beasts... I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks. What?
It killed one of us. You're right, sir. The
cave is just ahead. It was too much for us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Goblins and humans worshipping the same god? Eerie common ground, if you ask me.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
The pig's dead, my friend. Staring at it won't bring it back. Come on. We'll never fix these brainworms if we stop and gawk at every piece of carrion we find.
The boar seems to be fresh, only a few hours dead. Examining the corpse, you see 2 small puncture wounds in its neck.
And is it dead enough for you? It's been drained of blood with wounds in its neck. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't... But don't worry. I'll keep watch tonight.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly. I told you to go. There's death in your scent. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest. Of course he will. And then we'll return home. He calls me Scratch. You can do the same. We were attacked. And their smell, it was strange.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
No, I won't leave him. If it comes to that, I may.
Strange power resonates with most corpses feel like, but this body seems different. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
To the wrong town! Wait, a drow in the sun. Stand down! This one's got a touch of the absolute about her. Apologies, your lordship. Hard making you out from a distance. Of course. Come and go as you like. Move it, lads, and show some respect.
What have we got here? Oh, stop this thing!
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or...
What do you want? What do you need? You want to take... But... You...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shiver runs across your mind. The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
Come on, you lot! Hop it! Let's find you something to eat.
So the tadpole allows us to influence others?
Don't get too excited. Influence comes at a cost.
You have the ability to manipulate people, make them bend to your every whim, and you'd be cautious about it.
Sensible.
How much further can I go?
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
We should keep moving. Nothing. The trick of the light. I saw something that reminded me of... Well, let's just move along.
Open up.
Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Bag of Camara. There's
Pustulant thugs! Well, get on with it. Whatever you are. You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes? My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I'm ready.
Let me recite their demise. Torment!
Concentrate.
Death is but a word away. Torment!
Speak your name. An enchanted mirror. Raw magic leashed to a bauble. Almost sad. The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thing. It seems some vain wizard took.
Speak your name. My master was human, pure, and true. If you are his ally, step forward and declare it.
There is a pause as those glass eyes take you in. The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. You try to examine the book. Beneath the allure, you feel the...
That looks terribly heavy.
Best be on my way.
Garbage.
I'm so glad I found... Wait! I'm Althera, a bard from the Grove. I don't mean any harm. I know who you are. How could I not? You're all anyone in the Grove talks about. That's why I'm here. When I'd heard what you'd done, it inspired me. Made me feel brave again. I want to join you. To fight by your side. I want to help people, as you've helped us. True, but I'm a bard, remember? I want to do more than sing about other people's adventures. I want to make my own stories, and I can't think of anyone else I'd rather share that with. Really? Just like that? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Safer to keep her here than blundering around by herself. Wouldn't want her accidentally leading the wrong sort of attention to us.
I won't let you down. I promise.
I want to have a word.
I can't wait to hit the road. Where will we go? Neverwinter? Oh, can we go to Waterdeep? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it one note at a time, as my teacher would say.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown. Now, as he knows our secret, he claims he can help. What do you make of him? No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. I know people who work much like our new acquaintance does. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already dead. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us. Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael. What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover. I don't know what you mean. It's nothing, really. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the Mistress of the Night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers. It hurts. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress, goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to... Ah, but there's no bailiff here. We're in this together. But I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question. It's difficult to say. So, I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning. It's less difficult than you might imagine. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain... I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, she's my mother. She nurtures. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No. I mean, I literally can't. Shah's secrets must be preserved. I have had certain memories, so if I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah...
Have I been this way before?
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Shop around, he said. He seems sure, and he might be right. We've had no luck so far. If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse. He reminds me of creatures like them don't play games unless they know they can win. We keep hunting for answers. This is no ordinary mind flare. And why are we important enough that a devil...
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wing. You saw the red dragons. Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy. Githyanki Knights. The riders that chase Vlaakith bestows no greater... I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell. They are gifts to my queen from the goddess. Do not pity them. They reap... Dragon's blood flows in you, does it? We shall know in time. The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. To penetrate the hells. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. A farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer. No matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. That's because he'll require of you only and then require more. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. The Blade of Frontiers at your calling. Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to one of the archdevils Zariel's own. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. A powerful friend with a keen interest in... privacy. All right, anything more we should discuss? My father once said, one does not pursue a so it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I found him in the fields, flanked. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boys proud. No, angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at myself that it took. The Frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded. And it's nice to meet someone of your talent. Having a worm wriggling in my skull didn't instill much. With you as my ally, the future looks a little less daunting. Anger, I understand. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpole, all the more reason to stick close. A most vicious... It's made from pure bloodstone. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Tiny grooves spider across the eye's surface. It resembles a sending stone.
A sending stone?
You watch and listen for signs of deceit, but sense nothing unusual.
Glad to have an ally.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperate... I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge, conjecture?
But let me play the devil's advocate. The man is...
If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Admittedly, it's an area in which I have, Fact 1, there's some. Fact 2, a devil offers. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple... So, I say for now, remember his Cormyrean rhyme? How can I help? Think of it as tribute. As long as I pay, there will be peace. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body. Memory loss isn't usually a symptom of... Then again, our case isn't... If ceramorphosis takes place, all trace of your former self will be subsumed into the Mind Flayer's hive. We all have those from... I once wished a most... As regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure they're nothing to worry about. So long as they remain.
We meet again. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast. There are many answers to that question. None are correct. No. Beyond mortal realms, there doth... They bear for a mere pittance of coin. I might summon the worthiest of... Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish. Indeed.
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace of an old friend. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. There are dozens and dozens of wounds on the corpse. The killer did not stop savaging it, even when she was long gone. And your dominant arm aches. It aches from stabbing over and over. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. You can tell the blood is washing away, but your heart mourns its loss so dearly. If you are fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Another waif dead before her time. I wonder how it happened. She was brutalized. The killer knifed her many times after she was dead. Was it you? Why? Was her innocence just an act? The parasite must be affecting you deeply.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
Even if it was the worm, this was peculiar indeed. I'll be watching.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. Every one of your instincts screams against the saccharine thought. You feel close to fainting again.
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her. Especially... Many a good warrior savors the scent of blood in the air. Too many, though, and you waste My suggestion: attack with purpose and savor your kills. And if the urge proves too much, well, I'm sure we can find you. I'll tell you what I think anyway. I won't miss Alfira, but I won't stand for chaos. Govern your hunger before it... Ceramorphosis takes all of you. But our tadpoles are far from ordinary. I wonder if... I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the key. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and yes, in great detail. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out. Your bones will change form. All skin will turn to gore. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. We must find my kind and be rid of... The first symptoms should have long since started, though. Yes, if you give it no further thought. Bad surprise. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. Those diminutive scales of yours look like mistakes. You look out of proportion. And no matter. I don't intend to keep my eye entirely. Each creche contains a Zaithist purification. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond. The planes are ever quaking, and yet we still collect more. Infinities.
Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young soul.
Go on, then. State your business with me, from a safe distance. If it's all the same, I'm sure that will be of small comfort to her.
What's hiding here?
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so when we wake up to dead tiefling bards. I may have So, you're not in full control of your faculties? If you think it might happen again, warn me. I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable report. Easily remedied, if you like. I know, not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.